Welcome back everyone, let's play SpongeBob HeroPants. Aha! So I have fixed a certain little issue actually.
I'm super ready!
One, I can kind of hear the character speak now. Kind of.
Escape sticky gum traps by repeatedly jumping.
I can actually hear most of what SpongeBob says in the pause menus now. Pause menus. Well, that too, but also on the loading screens. Right. But also, it shouldn't be too loud anymore.
But be careful, it won't last long.
This is some different level design. It shouldn't be too loud anymore. Thank you, camera. That was interesting. Oh. I feel discriminated against again. Oh well. Whenever I do the transformation sequences... Oh wait, I've already shown all the transformation sequences though. Haven't I? Oh, never mind. Okay, it's showing it again. Why not?
I'm super ready!
I guess it shows each character's once per play session or something? Anyways, that shouldn't be super loud anymore compared to the rest of the game. I got that sorted out. So let's see if we actually notice the fact that SpongeBob has upgraded everything now. This is our first time actually playing as... I think it's not the first time. But we haven't played as a character with upgrades in quite a long time. Aha! Secret's breaking? What's the idea here? There's stuff down here too. But we'll probably soon. Man, that super ability lasted for a really long time.
Hooray!
That's what the upgrades do for you. But if we, from now on, just keep on using characters time and time again, we'll eventually actually have lots of upgrades on said characters. Like, for instance, I can use a ground pound without being in super form. Oh no, what do I do? Oh, mash the X button. So what's this big detour anyways? I just kind of came over here for fun. I don't see anything over here though. What's the deal with this place? Whoa! What? Hey, I did not give you permission to respawn everything. Stop that. I would actually be kind of thankful for that happening if I got anything for attacking these guys. Unfortunately, I do not. That would be a nice exploit if you actually got anything for attacking enemies in this game. Okay, well, whatever. I don't remember if you get an achievement for defeating enough enemies or not. If you do, that's probably a good way to grind for it. What are you? Not something I need right now. I can push you with a very strange pushing animation. I see. It's a nice animation, SpongeBob. I can't jump while I'm doing that. It's weird. Anyways.
Lightning bolt! That's some supersized energy there.
Okay. So we have almost something resembling physics now. I mean, we are on the Unity engine. Might as well use it for things that Unity can do. Unity has some nice physics. And by that I mean we're not actually using like free body physics at all. We're just pushing something along the ground, but it's more than we've had so far. Also, this is a really light feeling rock. See, I'm curious, if I push this thing all the way against the wall... Oh, I can actually still fit. Okay, cool. I was wondering if I could get it stuck against the wall, if I won't be able to push it back out in a way. Okay, though, so we have this thing that can actually press buttons for us. Cool. Of course, if we're doing co-op, we wouldn't really need that much. Also, just to prove that I think I can... I'll pick this up. But then, on top of that... Whoops.
I feel so extra special now!
Ah, almost.
Ouch.
I suspect I can do it. If I time it right. Yeah! Secret's breaking! And also, really, really spammable attacks. Something I would honestly say is legitimately the best character in this game. Despite how they... I did just put a bubble on a bubble. Even though they tried to make every character totally identical, presumably to make them balanced, I'm noticing that SpongeBob and his super spammable superpower ability is really overpowered compared to the others. All the other characters that don't actually have any means of attacking so rapidly, because they can't just spam their ranged attacks as much as they want. It's a cooldown. So I'm still not really sure what the idea is with the whole 3 attack combo idea, because I don't notice any difference when I'm powered down. At least. Yay. Excuse me? Okay, I did that right apparently. For some reason I have a hard time actually seeing which one goes off first. I still managed to get it anyway somehow. Is this too high for me to jump? No, I can probably do that.
Ooh, I feel tingly.
Yeah, there we go. That's exactly what I was trying to do. And it's definitely not a combo that only applies to... Man, SpongeBob, you're gonna give yourself whiplash for something punching like that. But it's definitely not something that only applies to the superpowered version of SpongeBob. I just haven't been able to notice any difference ever since I got the upgrade for the combo. It's just as spammable as it was before. I can't tell any difference in the animation either, although the animation is kind of hard to make out in the first place, so maybe that's why. Oh, that didn't really do much. There we go. Alright. I still can't hear the characters very well. Oh well. If I could, I would actually be hearing the same thing over and over again, I'm pretty sure, so maybe it's best that I don't. Explain to me what you're telling me, game. Why not? These are not simply trampolines, they are jellyfish. They're living, maybe breathing objects that demand more respect than that.
I'm ready to be a superhero.
Also, I noticed there's something on the left around here. What was the deal there? I should move the camera here, but that is not the case. I felt like I saw something off to the side here. Oh no, it's just further off in the distance, okay. Then we'll go there the traditional way. Patties that I never use. Because they don't actually do much when I do use them. That's really not. There we go. Yeah, that looked like it was going to be some kind of breakable platform or something, so I just figured I'd just jump across it. Thank you for that. It's a weird way of breaking. Huh. Anyways, I get a reward for falling down here. Just kind of counterintuitive, but okay. The game is chugging right now. What's the frame rate? Whatever. Yeah. So there's probably, now that SpongeBob has fairly fast recharge for superhero abilities and his superhero whatnot lasts pretty long, I'll probably just spend a decent amount of time going through levels, mashing the ranged attack button to... Hey, no, give me this. This jelly is very slightly angled. There you go. Go away.
Like a bad dream. Plankton bot. Such a shame.
It's a nice
Usually I love robots.
But I'll probably just run around mashing. Wait a minute, go back.
Back to imagination land with you.
What's that sign on the right? Safe-ish fields, I see. Why not? Nope, you can't make me. Mostly because my double jump for some reason negates all previous momentum that I just had. Come on now. Oh, whoops, that wasn't. There we go. This is why things need shadows.
Aha! A page!
Oh no! Okay. A good bounce. It's kinda weird. Can we get up here if I... Yeah, there we go. Actually bounce higher if I'm super. It's kinda weird. Oh. Why are you still running? I'm not pressing any directions. Look at that Zed fighting. That's awesome. Are there 2 platforms here instead of 1? I think they put 2 platforms on top of each other here or something. There's a lot of stuff to do here, I don't know why. And pages as well.
Bikini Bottom just got one less piece of litter. Pick up that paper!
I'm gonna take the fact that nobody has actually said anything about what these pages do as a hint that the pages do literally nothing. By the way, it's my best guess. Should I really try to pick up all these coins? I was actually saying, now I think about it, that I'd probably stop trying to pick up every single little thing. For little things like this, it's kind of annoying trying to do that. Anyways. Okay. And all the little coins I get do add up, of course, but that's not as important anymore anyways. Since I've already been getting decent number of upgrades for all the characters, in fact. Run, Bob, run! Okay. I do really kind of want to take the jellyfish route on this side here. And just see if there's anything I'm missing over here in terms of anything that isn't just coins. See, I feel like I would, in theory, be able to actually get lots of these coins in one go if I just kind of went along with it in the right way. But I have a really hard time doing that. I can't... It's hard to get an idea of where these things are on depth-wise. So it's kind of hard to pick them up. Anyways. I wonder if those explosions can hurt other enemies. Hey, I hate you.
You're a robot.
See, SpongeBob was even commenting on these enemies looking like robots, except for some reason, when we suddenly see a big plankton robot later, we go, "Oh, whoa! Suddenly, planktons robots are attacking us." That's one thing I don't think this game's plot can handle. You're
a robot.
SpongeBob just said it again.
Back to imagination land with you.
Anyways.
Ooh, I feel tingly.
I mean, I know I'm supposed to get up here. I'm just supposed to push a block over here, but it's not more fun to not do that, isn't it? Oh, wait, can I stand on that? Yeah. Is this the end of the level? No. Secrets breaking! Beautiful. I did say I would develop into doing stuff like this. Eventually. Just trying to skip everything. To prove that I can. That's probably what I'm going to keep doing. Just to entertain myself a little bit more. There's probably someone else playing this on YouTube too if you want to see a more legitimate playthrough of this, but in case that actually bothers you, but I don't suspect you're really missing out on much by skipping a couple little sequences like that when you can already see what you're supposed to do. It just takes a little bit of time to do it.
That hit me right in the heart, but in a good way. And now
I think that's just the cholesterol hitting you, SpongeBob. Coin! I do appreciate. I say this in both sarcastic and serious senses. I appreciate that all these little things like this actually have collisions. I see it in the serious sense in that I actually like that the environment has collisions. Like, lots of games don't do that. In lots of games, things like that will not have collisions and you just walk right through them. But at the same time, it also makes sequence breaking a little bit easier from time to time too. Oh, that's Volcano back there. See, if it made any difference with that out of Super right now, I'd probably go Super. I'm just mashing X anyway, so it doesn't make a difference. It only makes a difference for that Volcano, since I do more damage to it. I guess if I'm Super Bob, I don't even have to aim at enemies or anything like that, or run up to them. I just mash the Y button and everything dies. Without me actually even aiming at it. This game aims for me. But you'd think that since there's a volcano right to my right now, that the game would actually put that into focus, but for some reason it's not doing that. Oh, there's another volcano. Oh, that's a lava flow, that big red thing. Maybe, I think. It's more my artistic interpretation than actual anything I'm certain of, but that's how I suggest one look at it. Or either one looks at it. I insist that subjunctive should not exist in the English language. That my own feelings on English grammar aside, that's what this game's made me turn to. I am gonna have to cut this episode in just a minute though. How about we say once we get to that big platform in front of us, we'll cut it there. Ew, it almost looks like land down there, you know, it's probably not. Nope, it's just more stuff I can fall through. Speaking of, so, on the other hand, well, I was talking about lots of things having collisions that I didn't really assume would have collisions, and I'm happy to have collisions. The ground down below me having collisions would also be nice.
It won't last long.
You could have at least just made me, I don't know, fall through it. Or not fall through it. Not fall through it. I can even throw a patty at it, it's interesting. But just like, disappear on contact with the ground or something. Anyways, I'll see you guys next time in the next episode. So, SpongeBob. HeroPants. SpongeBob's gonna hide out in his own little corner for the moment. Bye, everyone.